fine. Ooh, I just remembered one of the audio things I wanted to do is I, at one point in time, had a filter that I liked having on. I think it was a noise gate. Let's see if that'll sound okay. Let's double check everything, and then we'll get to it. So, if I started clicking around, do I still hear this? Find out. I do still hear that, oh dear. What up, Jackaboy? How you doing, dude? Is it because it was this? Oh, I was using this before. I see. Yeah, ooh, excellent. I like it. Good start to the stream. Fantastic. Oh, that's what it was. This keyboard noise suppressor. I think I want to add that over here. Filters. Don't need the noise gate. Get rid of that. We want to add in a keyboard noise suppression. I think it's that one. Or was it another one? Oh dear. I'm almost ready. I promise. I will. Ooh. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Give it to me. The troll. You could be better? Oh no, dude. Sorry to hear that, man. What up, Palworld raids? Jackaboy, I'm doing alright, you know? I'm about to play some Palworld, so I'm happy for that. So we'll see, you know? I don't know that those took effect. Did those take effect? I think they did. Let me give me one more time. Let's go ahead and get in. We down patched just a little bit. We're gonna see if we can't get in. We down patched. We're gonna go for some Zoe speedruns. This is gonna be fun. New meds today, not the most fun thing. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully they start working well for you here soon, you know, but I know how that goes sometimes where it takes a little bit of time, both to get the dosage right or just to realize that's not the right drug for you or something. Setting up live stream number 2. Yeah, I'd love to do it sometime soon. Just not just yet. I am going to keep working on some of these little live events that I want to work on. I should say live events. I should say there's just a few things I want to get done before I get back to something like that. Let's just start with this traditional and launching myself the wrong direction. Yes, excellent start. Put the counter up to 1. So I would say maybe next week Palworld Raids is when I'll be interested in starting to do that run again. I really did enjoy it, and I thought it was a lot of fun playing with you, so definitely something I would like to do. Something I've thought about, but this is something I wanted to look into as well, is doing more of these little speed runs. And this is a run that is the only run that I know of that I've never reclaimed after losing it. So I'm pretty sure that means it is the only run I've never reclaimed after losing it. So go. Go. Say it ain't so. Come on, guys. There's no way. For the love of those guys were in bad. It's been a while since I've tried to live them. Unfortunate. I had a chance that quickly. That's crazy. Oh, that makes me happy. Mentally prepared for that run. It's energy consuming. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I would definitely like to do it. All runs I find tend to be pretty challenging. Oh, Jackaboy, 4 days until it kicks in. Oof. Oh, man. Hopefully that will not be the worst 4 days for you, but probably won't be the best, right? Sorry to hear that for you. Oh, I just built it on top myself. Let's just get some practice launching ourselves. We're way too fast. But yeah, dude, Palworld raids, we definitely should do that run once again. Random, or not random, but the hardcore Xenolord run. I really did enjoy that. And I'll gladly run it back with you. And this time maybe we'll beat Xenolord Ultra. That'd be sick. Would be so sick. And I think you're right too. I think 3 hours is probably about correct for it. That's alright, we'll live with that. Oh, they're in the way, aren't they? Oh, it's too fast again. Look out on Ultra this time and it'd be an easier fight. That'd be so sick. I would love to have an Ultra fight go well. Let's reset our timer. Give ourselves another counter here. And watch my posture. I've been having some bad posture sometimes when I play, so gotta be a little bit more aware of my posture. I've been going on runs before I start streaming too, so that's been good for me to... Nice, that was a good one so far. Good for me to get the exercise in. And you gonna see me? Oh my gosh. We're getting way too fast each time. Whoa, this is crazy. Do I need to make sure that I am limited to 120 FPS? I might need to. As Build Glide is definitely going to be centered around FPS. 120 seems to be almost perfect for getting you where you need to be. But here we go. Okay, not bad. Oh, it's too fast again? Try it? Ah, okay. We tried. We tried. Gives us a time to put another count on the counter. Need to start running again. Just lifted. Heavy may not be the best for your health. Ah, yeah. Lifting is good for you, but everything in moderation, right? Everything in moderation. I would say I have been jogging for the past, like, month, and the last couple of days I've started... I shouldn't even say jogging. I've been lightly trotting for, like, the last month. And just recently I've started jogging again. So that's been good for me, because I definitely let myself get a little bit overweight. I'm not, like, super overweight, but enough overweight that it's something I'm not happy about. And see if this will be better. Oh my gosh, I can't get the... Oh, it's so close, but still so far. But yeah, I recommend it, you know. I used to run all the time, and I really liked it. So I'm kind of sad that I got out of it. And I used to bike a lot, too, but I haven't biked in forever. But I think part of it is I moved to a much larger city, so it's harder to ride when I am... looking to do things. I'll read your comment here in just a second after I finish this run. Probably another dead run, but you never know. And we got a terrible glide off of that. Hate it when that happens. I'm wondering if I'm going backwards too far. I think I am. Oh. Yeah, that one was not back far enough. Okay, you're in your late 30s now, and weight's more like than 2-3 times a week burns you out mentally a little. It's because you walk your dog 3 times a day, so it's a lot. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm in my early 30s, so I should be more fit than I am. Don't think you've taken a rest day in about 2 months? Yeah, dude, you gotta take a rest day at some point. Those are good for you. But I mean, I guess... as long as you're mixing it up and not using the same muscle groups, maybe you're fine. I don't know. You know yourself better than I do. And I am no health expert. I am first and foremost to say that I am no health expert. Don't listen to me. I just know that most people say that you should have rest days. I took a rest day yesterday as we had some storms roll through my area, and I didn't want to get caught out running when there was a storm. So I didn't. Oh my gosh, we got the wrong thing. We're there. We're there. We're there. No! We almost had another chance, boys. We almost had another chance before we got to 10. I think I've been keeping the counter correct. Dang. Yeah, dude. I mean, I should probably get myself a dog. I love dogs. I think taking them for walks and runs and stuff all the time would be super healthy for me and really good for me. It'd help me get out of the house and maybe play a little bit less Palworld, which might be one of the reasons why I don't get a dog, because I don't want to not play more Palworld. I mean, I am kind of addicted. Alright, that's only partially true. Oh my gosh, I didn't make myself the... Well, this run is terrible, so we're going to go for the dash. We're going to go for that. We're going to go for it. Alright, cool, it's over. We do that sometimes. Don't think you've... Oh, I already read that, didn't I? Rest day in 2 months. That's just crazy to me. As long as you're still feeling okay. But for anybody that joins, this is going to be the reset stream, so I am more than happy to answer any questions about Palworld that you might have that aren't related to speedruns or are related to speedruns, especially in between runs, as I should have plenty of time. Oh my gosh, I can't click, and that's a really high tower. That might not be good for us. Yeah, that was way too fast. We try it. We bounced off the tower into the water. So, yeah, any comments, especially in between runs like this, I will happily answer anything, as I will have the time to do so. Otherwise, I downpatched for this so that I could get myself build glide once again. I think I picked the one with the fastest spawn in, but I might be wrong. I honestly never really paid that much attention to it, as it was never that big of a deal. I really can't click today, can I? And that's way too slow. So, build glide, catch the wall, go in there. We'll see if we can get a good run in. If I could PB today, that would be sick. I don't know that it'll happen. Haven't done this run in some time, so it is, it's definitely a tough one for me. But, I'm excited to get back at it. I mean, Okia and Nico Slamwhack have had great times, and that is maybe the weirdest wall interaction I've seen in a long time. And bounce the tree. Didn't need the tree. Oh my gosh, I stamina drained myself. What am I doing? So if we don't look at them, they don't attack us, and then they spawn in places that doesn't matter. Okay, well, at least they spawn in places that didn't matter, since it was a terrible run anyway. Fine case. What's the best way to get ore early game? So I would say the best way to get ore early game is to get yourself a rush ore saddle. Once you've got yourself a rush ore saddle, which does not require any ingots or ore or anything like that, then I would go to any place where you can get ore. As Jackaboy is mentioning, there's a place right by the Chillet Alpha boss that is highly desirable, since there are tons and tons of ore back there. But if you're just looking for a little bit, that's what I would do, is go for that. And then after that, you can get yourself a Lily and Lylene kill, and then you can get yourself the ore mining site, and then you can automate it wherever you like. We're way too fast once again. Hey, we'll catch it. Oh, I thought we could catch it. But let me see if I can open up the map here for you real fast, and then I think Chillet will be on the map for us. And then I will be able to show you exactly, fine case, where I am talking about, and see if that can help you out. So we got Chillet, that's right down the path, off to the right here. Right across this bridge, there are a bunch of ores right here at 149, negative 394. So if you look at the bottom left of the map, you'll see that there's a location right there. Otherwise, there's a handful of ores all along this location as you continue down. A lot of times I will grab a rush ore and then come to this grassy behemoth hills, and then go to one of the ores that's right here, up a little ways, just to get a little bit going. Otherwise, if you want a lot, you're going to want to have a base right here. And then go get Lily Lylene and go from there. Hopefully that was useful. If not, let me know, and I will see if I can help out even more so than that. As it stands, happy to answer any and all questions. Thanks for asking the question. And let's see if we can't get a good Zoe run going. We've had one into the tower, none that were able to kill her yet. I had the foundation open. That's unfortunate. We're way too fast once again. We're going to try to steer it. It doesn't matter. What's a good pal for Lily? Good question. Any fire pal would work. If you go to the Alpha Bushi, he tends to be pretty strong. So if you know where Alpha Bushi is, I would recommend giving him a try. You could definitely use a Fox Barks or any other standard fire pal. If you just go in there well equipped around level 30, you should be more than okay. Level 25 even is fine. But it's a much harder fight around that level. So I will say 30 if you've never done the fight before. But pretty much anything works. Oh my gosh, we were so fast. You wish you could down patch so you could catch it. Yeah, I mean, you can. You just can't use your same save file. However, now that I think about it, Jackaboy, there's a strong chance you could down patch one of just down patch. Oh wait, you say you play on Xbox, don't you? But even still, what I'm thinking is I could down patch. I can put one of the Zoes or whatever tower boss you want into the multi-save chamber area, and as so long as Pocket Pair didn't like account for that, I can then just get into the same game as you and then put that out, and then you can take it. I mean, it's not you that would be doing the catching of the tower bosses, but if you just wanted the tower boss, I think that's totally viable. I have not tried it, but I'm almost certain that that would work. And then you could have it on any game you wanted. Too fast, once again. Alright. Make so much money from Reddit doing that? Did I just have a brilliant idea while trying to speedrun? Guys, am I a genius, actually? I think I might be. You heard it here first. Guy is actually complimenting himself instead of self-deprecating. It's crazy. I don't normally do that. I usually tell everyone that the streamer is blind, and, well, in real life, I tend to be a little bit self-deprecating just for fun, you know? I'm definitely not negative about myself, but you can't help yourself sometimes. At least I can't. That's too slow. But, I mean, at the same point, go for it, Jackaboy. See if my idea makes you money, and if it does, once you can finally donate to me, just send me like $5, you know? That'll be my commission fee for you making all the money on Reddit. $5. If you can do that yourself. I don't think you can, because I think you're on Xbox or something. I don't recall exactly. Unfortunately, that is one of those things that I don't commit to memory is what console everyone is playing on. Okay, we're gonna try to be just a little bit further out. That was like perfect. Don't shoot me out. Oh, please let me in. No. Okay, well, at least we'll get another try. That's so slow. Okay, Zoe, that's not my favorite attack of yours, but... Oh my gosh, they are putting in work, guys. No! I was watching that time, and as it was getting closer, I was getting more and more greedy. Okay, so we were almost able to do a PB there. Dang, boys. That was so close. Unfortunately, the RNG is going to RNG at the end. If they shoot or not. And then I was getting greedy on trying to get them all to shoot instead of just some of them. I almost thought I had a PB there. It wasn't even my best, like, moves of anything, but that was really close. Just how much damage they did right off the get-go was crazy. Oh, I think I went back way too far. Oh my gosh, you got in the way. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. And thank goodness that was a terrible launch. Yo, Warthog! How's it going? We are going for Zoe and Grisbolt world record runs with any percent. So in this particular run, we use two major glitches in the game. One is stacking the wanted status so that we get guys that are trying to shoot at us hitting the Zoe boss. The Zoe boss then bugs out and doesn't attack at all. And then the other one is the build glitch, which sends us down there, which you will see a lot of failed attempts on that one. And it's just a matter of how quickly we can kill Zoe. So we set up these two structures like this. I'm considering trying for something different in a little bit. We see that it launches me like this crazy. Oh no, I didn't grab the wall! But then you'll see that I die a lot. Because if I don't, like, wall climb, I fall to my death because it's too far. Too far of a height to fall. It is not that I'm hitting the wall too fast. It is that the fall height is way too far. Smash into the tower? Yeah, exactly. So, build glide, you have to down patch to do this now. They patched it out when they got rid of the walls shooting you out issue that they'd had with their physics engine. So, now you have to down patch the game if you want to have any sort of competitive time in this. It's too fast. Once again, we try though. Sometimes you'll live that for some reason. Don't know why. I don't think I did a counter, so I'm doing a second counter right there. We're at 19 now. One almost kill on Zoe. Could have been if I played it a little bit safer, but we're going for a world record time, not for the save time and the actual kill. Unfortunate for us. Yeah, came in at the right time then to see me smash into the tower like that. I really do love the build glide glitch, but this run is kind of a nuisance, as it is so much about just a little bit of luck. You didn't see me. I'm gonna keep this run going anyway just to see, and we're definitely not making it with that. Oh well. At some point, I really should clear out my save file directory. I don't even know where it's at, but I'm sure I could find it. And just delete everything. Oh, man. Okay, it's a little bit slow on my start press there, but I think we're still fine. Not the fastest movement, but not bad. And that's too slow. World record is a 106, 105. 105. I was going to say 106. I did say 106. The world record is a 105. My best time currently is a 113, and so we're gonna see if we can't lower that time at least and get a much closer third place. I am in third place. I don't like that. I would like to be in first place. I am a competitive person. And those guys got this run so quickly. I'm so impressed with how quickly they learned it. And that was so sad. That's way too slow. Want to drop the pounds the best way isn't really gym, it's to avoid food. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I am aware of that. Food and alcohol. And I'm starting to at least avoid the alcohol. The food is the tough part. Genix, hello! Welcome in. Yeah, account maintenance is definitely a good choice, but I was also way too inactive, I should say, for my age and just in general. So it's good to get back out. Being active is good for the heart and stuff, is what I've been told, so I'll just believe it without verifying. Oh, can we slow down just a little? No. Yeah, the mental challenge of keeping lower on calories. I'm with you on that. Losing weight is not easy. I've only ever truly lost weight a couple of times. For the most part, I've only ever maintained or gained, which really need to lose this time. So we'll see if I can't do it. We'll see if I can't do it. I don't like losing though, guys. I just like to win, no matter what. I'm gonna be gaining fitness though. That's how I have to think about it, or else, you know, it's just losing. Ah, it's too slow. Just by a hair. Just by a hair. Genix, how you been, man? You doing good? I am attempting to do Zoe and Grisbolt. I feel like my counter has not gone up as many times as I've done this run. Am I missing counts sometimes? That's alright, that's not that bad of a... Yeah, I like where I placed it. And it hit me right there. That's so slow! You're so tired right now? Oh, I hear you. I had a storm that rolled through my area. It woke me up at like 3 in the morning. And I couldn't get back to sleep. So I've been up since about 3. And I didn't go to bed until like 11:45 or midnight or something like that. So I'm on like 3 hours of sleep, you know? It's kind of brutal, especially when you need to think. But luckily this particular run is not the most about thinking. It's almost entirely about the mechanical skill and ability to click correctly when I need to. Dude, you can see that. Cute. I'm not gonna have to restart my game. That's a couple of very slow launches right there. Welcome in, welcome in. Seeing a guy reset the game many times. Many times. And here we go. See if we can't get a good run here. Okay, so far so good. Again, that's just too slow. I must not be quite far enough away. Oh man, you had to take care of your grandma all day. She broke her foot and is now home. Ah, good for you for taking care of your family though, man. I much respect for that, you know. Nothing else in this life can replace family. Sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you don't, but I mean, they're the only ones you got. Some people say friends are more important than family. I think family's number one, but it is a mindset depending on what your family life was before. And best of luck to your grandmother. Yeah, exactly, Warthog. Hope your grandma feels better soon. And I hope for a safe and good recovery for her. Can't help but hope for anything better than that, you know. So, best of luck with you and your family as you deal with it. And thank you for being a good family member. I appreciate you doing that. That's another slow one. All right, we're gonna see if we can get another one going. Otherwise, I might just restart Palworld. Sometimes it seems like there's a packet loss of some sort where all of a sudden Build Glide is no longer fast. And I'm wondering if I am at that location where it is just no longer fast. Sometimes, though, it's just me having bad placement on the actual location of everything, so can't discount me being bad. Yeah, so far this is really good. And it's not fast enough once again. It's closer though. I feel like that one was better. Yeah, man, you're welcome. Thank you. I mean, really. If you ever, you know, hear people that say friends are like family or something like that, that's because I really do think family is that important. And, I mean, they are the ones that, hopefully, they're the ones that helped raise you. If they didn't, I mean, that's on your family for not being a good family. I shouldn't even say that. Who knows? I don't know anyone's situation. I don't know. Just don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and restart my game. Won't take long. We see that Palworld is right here on the down patch location. Let's get back into it. See if we can't get a faster build glide. As you can see, 4.14, that's the version we're on. See if this is going to speed up our build glides. Could just be a mental thing for me. Could be an actual truth. I'm pretty sure it's an actual truth. It was happening with other runners as well. So here we go. Okay, we're still pretty solid on that. I don't know that that's the fastest. Oh, I forgot. We're having to roll over one when we reset the game like that. Yeah, look at how much faster we are already. I feel like I changed nothing, and then all of a sudden, we're flying! Flying! So, if I have more than one or two that are just really slow like that, I'm gonna blame the game and not me. That way, my mental stays intact. Everything looks good for me. I'm happy. I'm ready to just crush this out. Get some attempts in. We're getting some good starts on this, at least. Like, I'm really happy with, well, not that. That was awful. That's a really low one. Is it high enough? I think so. He didn't see me. Alright, that's fine. We were way too far anyway. Once again, we had a super fast launch though, so that makes me really happy about that. Getting those fast launches is important, otherwise it just won't work for us, right? So, let's see if we can't get this going. Yeah, the restarts is absolutely horrible. There's one reason why I haven't done too many of these on stream, like any of the Zoe ones. They all require a lot of resetting. So that's too far. So lots of resetting, not necessarily incredible gameplay. Just a matter of a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill, and then once we're in the tower, a good bit of RNG on where the guys are at, and if they shoot or not, because I don't know of a way to make them shoot. It's just a matter of if it happens or not. That was not a good one. Okay, this is good so far. Stay. Oh, so close. So close. So, I'm trying to more or less do the same strategy that Okia did, where he aimed just left of the tower, because if you, like, overshoot just a little bit, there's a chance to land a little bit farther down on the wall. Seeing if I can't do that myself, but not too far, because I don't have the luxury of being slow. Get there. Get in the tower. Come on, guys. They spawned in terrible locations. I was too slow into the tower, guys. Ah. That's unfortunate. So like if they had all spawned right here, it would have been worth it. But now that they've already spawned, I don't think I can get any more wanted status. No. Unfortunate. You've never been able to try for world record runs. You see a squirrel and you're off running. Hey, you know, some of the runs are kind of like that. I think the all pals record is very much so a, hey, it's a pal, go catch it. Because, I mean, you got to do that. Granted, I built out like an early game strategy and everything that I wanted to do to optimize how I could go about trying to catch all the different pals, but it's definitely something. Now, I've also always been pretty good at just putting my head down and trying to get something done. So I think that's what makes me like pretty good at trying to do these speed runs. Even though I still don't know if I consider myself a speedrunner, as crazy as that might sound. Like doing this, I feel like a speedrunner because it's a grind, right? But like all the other records I hold, almost all of them, they've come relatively easy. Where I just kind of like learn it, I do it, and since so few people are running, I've got the record. And sometimes I feel like the record's gonna be very hard to beat, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, this could be beaten if somebody with some skill comes along. So we'll see how true I am and how long my records might stand for. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. No, we were so close. But I am proud of all my world records. Just it's a matter of I'm hoping we get some competition where maybe I'll have to grind for a record like this. Like Teufel took the all towers record from me the other day, and so I had to go back and lower that time. And I loved it. I think that's great and super fun. The competition side of things, not just the game itself. I do love Palworld by itself, which is why I do all the different runs that I do. Oh my gosh. Okay, do I even keep going? We gotta practice. And we way overshot. But yeah, it's one of the reasons why I play the challenge runs, the random hardcore, the normal version of the game. Just I love the game, and it leads me to being pretty good at it, so I've done speedruns. This, though, this is almost not even Palworld. This is, do you know how to do one or two mechanics? You have a shot at getting a pretty good time at this. Can you click quickly? You have a pretty good shot at getting a good time at this. That's way too fast. I wanted to continue. That's so funny. I mean, I have a somewhat guide of where I want when I place the foundations, but maybe I really should just take an extra second to get more runs into the tower so I can at least get practice that way. If not, actually get a better time, because I'm already faster at this opening than I was for the most part. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, that's a really slow one. I think it was just the placement of everything on that one. I took a little bit of time. I did not place it exactly as I wanted to. Did I increment counter? I'm going to increment counter again just in case I forgot. And as I've said a few times, if you're here and you want to know something about Palworld, feel free to ask questions. I am more than happy to answer them, especially since this is the reset run, where I am constantly able to check over at chat and see if you guys have anything you wanted to say. We're just going to jump for it. That's so close. That was so close. Almost had it. But I have plenty of time to answer questions, especially while resetting. Always considered just adding a macro for this. I think Okia did add a macro so that he could do both deleting his save files and resetting everything, but we can click. We'll be fine. And we're off on yet another run of doing the same thing. Hoping for different results. Okay, this is really good though. Can we get a good launch? It's about right. Took an extra second to line it up, and it was way too fast. Wow. Unfortunate. I don't know if it was not high enough. I'm thinking that was what the problem was, is I didn't place it quite high enough. Otherwise, I think I might have had a good run there. Okay, that's a pretty solid start. Don't think this is far out enough. No, no, this could be it. This could be it. Stop! Yes, 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 yes. No, they shot me already. No, right as I was entering the tower? I think I'm dead. We got in the tower, though. We got in the tower. Gosh, dang it, guys. It's not a bad time, either. I think we're getting into the tower at a pretty solid time. What class that I like to play in Diablo? Can be any Diablo. So Diablo 2, my favorites were the Sorceress and the Paladin. I also was a big fan of the Barbarian, but for many different reasons than the Sorceress and the Barbarian, and the Paladin. The Paladin was overpowered. The Sorceress was overpowered. The Barbarian was just a tank, and you could build him in so many different ways. Very fun. Oh, thought I had that. When I was playing Diablo 3, I really did like the Monk before they made it more of an arcade game where you had the... Was it called Serenity? The survival skill? It was a skill that made you invulnerable for a little bit, and it was like actually useful in Inferno versions of Diablo 3. Back before they nerfed it and made everything way easier, and then added all the Nephilim rifts and whatever else. I really liked playing that class. I really did. Thought it was a lot of fun. Or too fast. I was kind of hoping we could potentially get that ledge there. Just by some random chance. Didn't happen. Didn't think it was going to matter anyway. Otherwise, I did love the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3 as well. I was trying the Sorceress, or Sorcerer in Diablo 4. I'm pretty sure that went back to being a male Sorcerer in Diablo 4, and I also thought it was a lot of fun, but I have not played since launch, and I'm pretty sure it's a very different game than it was from launch. So, I'll have to potentially go back and try that game again at some point in the future, where I am actually not just a guinea pig for Blizzard. Oh, I was hoping we'd just get lucky into the tower. We're getting some decent launches now that I've slowed down just a hair on the setup. I mean, I would rather take a second or two off my time right now for a few more attempts to actually get in there for the RNG to happen, and then get my time a little bit faster once I've really nailed down the location of this build glide, because I keep resetting with a little to no gain. Oh my gosh, that was awful. That's good. That's so good. That's bad. Oh my gosh. I thought I was gonna get another chance there. That's sad. We'll live. Game is so much smoother. Oh, nice. Ooh, started the timer late there. Yeah, I believe it. I have a friend that plays Diablo 4 fairly regularly, but they've since switched over to other games. As like their main game, but still. Okay, once again, solid. Once again, sad. Don't choke to death on you. No, so a lot of times when I run, I get enough phlegm that I'll need to cough every now and again. I think it's just how much pollen is in the air at this time of year. I don't have allergies so much as I do just like, it's a lot of stuff in the air to breathe in. So I'm definitely not choking to death. Just a good cough. Dude, we're getting some consistent runs right here. That wasn't a wall catch? No way. You know what I mean? Happens to you too? I think it probably happens to just about everybody. If not everybody. It's just, you know, it's only been about an hour since I got back from my run. So, need to drink some water, need to... I'm still a little warm. I actually turned on my air conditioning today, if you can believe it. Just so that I could be a little bit cooler in my house. Not that it needed to be on, it's just gonna be a little bit more comfortable for me. We are getting some solid attempts here. But I think I was too slow into the tower. I was. Gosh dang it. Like, I need to be right inside this tower for us to be able to make it. Still too cold there. Yeah, I can't believe I'm using it right now myself. But the storm that rolled through kept it pretty warm. And so far, that's nice. It's not going to be like that in like a week or so from what the weather currently is telling me. But I will take it for now. I'm not happy I turned the air conditioning on, but I'm not unhappy either because that means it's nice outside, which is a good thing. It's too fast. But, we're getting a lot better at getting onto the wall, which is exciting. It's been pretty consistent, close calls as of the last couple of attempts, which is a lot better than when we started. So I think we're getting a little better, which makes me happy. Makes me very happy. Plus, this seems to be going fairly well for us, this opening. That's not quite enough. Ah. Okay. Approaching our 50th attempt. Don't need that on. Let's leave it off. So funny. Almost all of my speedruns require me to have multiplayer on so I can teleport around the map with death spawning, but not this one. So I can just leave it off, and I think it's actually good for me to leave it off too. I think it might help with FPS and stuff like that. Not entirely sure though. You would think the speedrunner might know, but he doesn't. He knows nothing, Jon Snow. We're too fast, we're too fast, we're too fast. Oh, the joys of doing the same thing over and over. Maybe one day. We will get it one day. I thought I was on 49 last time. Alright, that's fine. We'll leave it as is. We will leave it as is. Now, if we can just get one really good run. That's all it takes, right? That was awful. Okay. Ooh, that was awful too. 50! Gotta remain positive somehow, right? Gotta remain positive. Not going to... Oh, we missed the start time. That's the first time we've done that in a while. That's unfortunate. That's just like a free couple of half seconds. Like a half second or so that we just lost for free. And that's too slow. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We can get there. We can get there. Don't forget, if you have any questions about the game or anything else, feel free to chat with me about it. Otherwise, I might start ranting about anime. And by ranting, I mean just talking about it. And since I like anime a lot, it might sound like ranting. I don't know. Could be anything. Oh. Oh my gosh, we've died on that ledge so many times. Oh, that looked perfect to me, I'm not gonna lie. I thought we had it. Quick water break. But for anyone here, I hope you are playing the game on a second monitor, as this is not the most engaging thing to watch over and over and over again. At least I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I enjoy doing it to some extent, but I don't necessarily love it at the same time. So started the timer late on this one. Have to pay attention to that. Way too slow. Feel like we might be starting to get slow once again. Gotta get out of here. Hey, man. Thank you very much. Hey, and if you can't come back, no worries. I understand. And who knows how long I'll be able to put myself through this, right? Doing the same thing over and over like this, but we'll see how it is. Have a great rest of your day, night, or whatever it is, Warthog. Hey, Costco. It's going well, dude. How you doing? I am doing some Zoe and Grisbolt speedrun record attempts, which means we are on attempt 53 in 52 minutes-ish. So we're putting in the grind. This actually makes me feel like a speedrunner when I do this one, because most of the time I don't have to grind that hard to get to some of the records, which honestly sounds kind of bad when I say it that way, but it's just the truth. It's not fast enough. Tree bounce. 10:53. Yep. And I've definitely put in many attempts before, and probably will put in many more after this. As this is the reset. This is the reset category, and the least likely to be like my favorite category. It feels like there's enough enjoyment I get out of it. I really do love Build Glide, and the movement is precise and it's cool, but I wish it involved Palworld a little bit more than this. Slow down. And as you are now seeing, this is why the attempt counter keeps going up. We have to catch that wall perfectly, or else we restart. And we've done that a few times now. Quite a few times. So, pull up a second monitor, chat with me if you can, because I would love some interaction. Toyful, how you doing, dude? I am getting to enjoy the run that is the Zoe Build Glide run, you know? I almost wish I didn't invent it. Okay, I'm almost thinking I'm gonna have to reset the game now. Might be a packet loss. We'll see. Oh, missed. Feel on that, but it's great to see Build Glide again. Oh, I know. It's a fun thing to do. It is a frustratingly fun thing to do when you're trying to catch a wall at a very specific spot in the very far distance without a parachute. It's like jumping out of a plane without a parachute. It's crazy. Crazy, I tell ya. Toyful, what you up to, man? You gonna do any alpha pals or anything like that? Yeah, I'm gonna restart. Pretty sure one of my build glides are that slow, it needs to be restarted. And I'm gonna take just a second to use the restroom. Okay, I'm back. Sorry that, I had to make you wait. When you get home from work at 9? Nice. I am considering putting some attempts into that here pretty soon. I don't think it's going to be this week, because I kind of want to at least lower my time, if not get the record on Zoe percent. But that is a daunting task, as it still, to me, feels very, very much just RNG check. Oh, right. Oh, we'll go ahead and just do a... Okay, we're back to being fast. Glad to watch? Sick. I need to actually learn the route. I've watched, but, like, I've not watched to learn it yet, you know? And then come up with any extra ideas, potentially. But at the very least, I should follow the record holder, you know, before I start trying to come up with my own ideas. See what you've got planned out. I mean, I've definitely watched it, just not well enough. Is that fast enough? No, it's not. I doubt Okia usually grinds till he thinks it's basically done. Yeah, for sure. But regardless, I mean, even if I could just 106 or 105 and tie him, you know, that'd be pretty sick. I just would love to have something that's more than 5 seconds behind. And I'm honestly astonished how quickly they were able to do this, too. Like, they were able to do it in a day, essentially. What am I doing? Back to title. But I mean, the thing is I really don't think that it's done at 105. I really do think it could get to a 104, you know? That said, will I be the one to do it? I don't know. Probably not. I want to, though. I just like being the best, even if it's on a category I don't particularly enjoy that much. This might be too low. Let's see if we get lucky. Didn't get lucky. Could be a 103 with a fast computer like yours? Sure. I think just in general, the times on it can't be set in stone yet, you know? I do have one thing that I want to try considering if I do get to the point where I am a little bit more desperate, because I think it would be worth trying. It's kind of funny saying that when there's so little left you can do in this. Oh my gosh, faster, please. Not that fast. Oh dear. The joys. Gennix, you'll play a little Diablo 4 and go to sleep. Good luck on the runs. Hey, awesome, dude. Have fun playing Diablo with your sorcerer. Grinding for perfect RNG at that point. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I couldn't start correctly. We're gonna run anyway just to get a little bit more practice in. Maybe see... I didn't pick up this wood? What? So I was wondering if we could just do that, hit this. Because that would prevent us from needing to do a double placement into a destruction. I don't think it'll save much time, but I think with the way that you move, I think it could be very good, right? Definitely something to consider, but you would have to have an actual setup for it, and I don't have that yet. I'm considering making one, but for right now, just stick with this. That's too fast once again. See if we don't die. Nope, we died. Yeah. And I mean, RNG is part of this run. That's one of the reasons why I don't particularly love it and why I haven't been running it for like a month or two now. How long has that record been a record? A month? 2 months? I bet you it's been 2 months. So, you know, definitely not my favorite category, but seeing as I've been able to claim records on pretty much any other category that I've touched, it makes me a little bitter not to hold this one since I've attempted it. So I would like to potentially get this one too. Not bitter. Bitter is not the right word. Competitive. No, I thought that was it. Thought I was gonna get another chance. Cause I mean, it's just that's what I like about. It's one of the things I like about running is the competitiveness of it. And when they were back running, that made me so happy. I loved that we had other competitors, and even if somebody puts up a like relatively awful time on something, I would love to see more activity on the community boards and stuff. I think that would be super cool. We're too fast. That one did not feel bad. It was just too fast. But the question is also, how long can I do this for? Like, I definitely can't grind this one way all that frequently. I'd have to take breaks. Oh, that was a great one right there. He didn't see me. Good. Didn't need it anyway. Oh, man. How close can we get to that record? Can we at least PB today? That's what I really want. Now, I was out of practice at the start of this. I feel like I'm back into it where I have a pretty solid idea of exactly what I want to do. That might be too high. Trying to live when we have the straight tower shot, but I might need to angle it slightly left or right. That might be the big thing. I think slightly left is the big deal on this particular run, but I don't know. I still have not figured this out. Just got here. Hey, we're doing some speed runs for Zoe and Grisbolt. And this is the any percent category where anything goes. So we are doing the shortest category in the game. And you will see exactly what that looks like right here. Aww. We build glide over to the tower. The tower will then glitch with the guys that we hit and let us hit them multiple times. We will get a huge wanted status, and then the guys that want us will try to fire at us when we get in the tower, and they will kill Zoe for us. I did down patch. Correct, Leo. So, unfortunately, the build glide is no longer with us, and I kind of at least want to say goodbye at least a little bit. And hopefully get this record back, as this is the only record I know of that I have not been able to claim back. I don't think I have another one where I am no longer record holder. Okay, we have a shot. We have a shot. Get in here, guys. They didn't spawn in? No! No, I don't think they let us hit us if we go in. Oh my gosh, we almost had such an incredible time into the tower. So I'm not sure if... Yeah, so we don't get wanted status with hitting them in here, which is unfortunate. This is never going to be record. I wanted to just test. Oops. I was trying to test if I could get additional wanted status once I enter the tower. I'm quite certain it's no. Dang, I thought I was going to be able to get them to spawn there. I don't know why they spawn so far away. I thought I rolled towards the tower fast enough, but I guess not. So let's see here. One more run and then I'll answer that, Leo. And let's see if we can get a good run here. We just had one. 2 in a row. Can we go for 2 in a row? Oh my gosh. No, we can't. Way too fast. That's what I thought. Always wanted to ask, but besides you two, you who are the most prevalent speedrunners in this game, is it a lot of people? There's not many people at all that speedrun this game. So Teufel is definitely one of the most active speedrunners in the community. Then we've got Okia, who came back to get this particular run, as well as Nico Slamlack, who came back for this run. Then we've got the Zoe restricted and glitchless categories, which, what was his name? Oh my gosh, I'm going to actually have to look that up. We had the glitchless category, if it'll load for me. Oh yeah, Mediocre, Zavlon7, and Billy Hawksquire. They came around about 2 months ago and were active. Chrome is a previous record holder for it. Then for other categories, there's almost nothing. Almost all of the categories have at least 1 year on them, which is why I have kind of been going on a tear. Chrome, yeah. Archie has not come back, not that I've seen. At least he's not posted anything on speedrun.com for a while. And who knows? Maybe he's practicing. Who knows? It'd be so cool to see him come back with a time that beats me on the tutorial or something. I would really like to see that. Really, I would. Slow, 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 slow. Okay, so it is a few people. That's really cool. And you guys all operate out of the same Discord, I think you mentioned. Yeah, there's a speedrunning Discord. And when Palworld first dropped, there's quite a few people. There was I want to say a good bunch. Like I can just show, like, if we go to the Defeat Zoe category, like, look at all the different runners there were from back in the day. But I mean, again, 1 year ago, 1 year ago, 1 year ago, 1 year ago, all the 1 year ago's. And then I got us to start doing this. Teufel was like, okay, yep, he claimed a world record with the same strategy for a little bit. I claimed it back. Then Slamwhack and Okia came back, and they were previously first and second, and they're once again first and second. So, got a lot of people that have done Zoe, but not many people that have done anything else. I mean, I guess tutorial is not terrible, not terrible at all, which is really cool. I like that. But like, if we look at level 50, almost nobody. With custom, where you can level up as fast as you want with times 20 experience, good chunk, but not too many. But this is starting to get into slightly longer categories. You can see I did it in 6 hours and 16 minutes because I wasn't catching Shadow Beak or anything like that. And I could definitely lower this time by quite a bit at this point. All for pals, it's basically just Teufel, so on and so forth. And that's cool that Archie messaged you about it and is keeping tabs. Very, very happy that he's at least paying attention. I know he noticed when I broke his tutorial record, so that was really cool. Really liked that. You're the only person running 2 categories, basically. Yeah, so Teufel's been on a tear with the all alpha pals. He's got the restricted and unrestricted with the same time. And then he's been doing all bounties with the custom settings, and he's got that time under an hour as well now. So he's got those. For a little bit, we had Palsouls. Palsouls was in the game in Sakurajima doing restricted runs. I'm pretty sure Zippy Yeet is Palsouls. He does have a better time than this. I don't know why it's not over here on speedrun.com, but it isn't. So either Zippy Yeet is not Palsouls, which I'm quite certain this is Palsouls. Yeah, this is Palsouls. So he's got a time just under 4 hours, I think. Or is it just over 4 hours? Man, I don't remember anymore. I thought it was under. But yeah. You think you scared off the other person that ran Alpha Palsol? Dude, I feel that. I feel that all the time. Like the Zoe stuff, this glitchless run, I'm quite certain Mediocre was like, yeah, I'm not gonna grind for that. And and I was like, no, I finally had competition and I scared him away. It's my fault for getting god luck with catching 2 Kickets and then getting both of their rock bursts and like absolutely crush it. All Alpha Pals must be crazy. Palpedia or Overworld bosses. Is that the complete Pal deck is me on restricted and unrestricted. I did a restricted run. I should probably put it on unrestricted too, to be honest with you, just to have it there, because a restricted run could also be an unrestricted run, but an unrestricted run should be way faster than this. You can do so much stuff. But yeah. Then Sakurajima, I did the 3 hours and 43 minutes. And then they were both, yeah, that's right, that was before Build Glide, so there was all that. Get back to some runs here. Yeah, Teufel definitely posts his videos to YouTube. I believe he streams on Twitch and YouTube. At the very least, I've seen him on YouTube a little bit lately. I've not been going over to Twitch for whatever reason. So if he's still streaming over there, I'm sure he'll let you know. Okay, this is a great start. Too fast. Dang. Rats. Yeah, Teufel had some really nice runs, and like I was telling him, I'm gonna have to check out his all alphas and or all bounties. I'm not a huge fan of using Toko, so I'm probably gonna go with all alphas first, just to see what he's doing with that. I think you might be using Meowmere on that. I don't know. I'll have to double check and actually see what you use, because I don't remember what it was. I know I've watched it. It wouldn't surprise me if you used Toko on that too, because Toko is so strong. But I might be getting my runs mixed up in my head. Like I was talking to a friend earlier about my run that was the Zoe, not Zoe, the All Towers run I did yesterday, and I couldn't remember the exact time, and I'm like, my memory is either just going or I need to pay more attention to my records so I can actually tell time correctly. Yeah, stream on both. Yeah, so you can check Teufel out over there. As for me, this is it. This is the run right here, guys. Of course. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Okay, we're gonna stand just a little bit farther out. That was way too low. Toko for both. That's what I thought. Yeah. I can do it. I can do it. This is the run. This is the run. Do you need something to compare it to and see what the run looks like when it's done by a world record holder? No, what am I doing? Wow, I just shot myself in the foot so hard, and now it's not even gonna launch me. Yep. So to showcase, if we go to defeat Zoe and we look at Okia, we can see exactly what it looks like when it's done by him. Oops. Yeah, I don't know that Meowmere would be faster, but it is tempting because I like using Meowmere. I think it's fun. So here's Okia's run. We'll see exactly how he does it. Gets a good jump there. Takes a second to set up. Straight to the wall. Doesn't throw him away. He's there. He waits for him. They spawn fairly quickly. He gets his wanted status up to 7. I don't know why it's like 360. Can we at least do 7? Yeah. Then he's able to dodge the guys. Grisbolt is super kind. He gets the Grisbolt running in a great direction. The guys are all right there, and then they just unleash into him. And he spams his screen. I don't know that it makes a difference, truthfully. I've tried both. It's hard to say that one is faster than the other, but he got great RNG regardless, so who am I to say that it's not the right way to go about it? That's the run. That's what we're trying to beat. 1 minute and 5 seconds. And we're back at it. But yeah, Meowmere, I really feel like it would take too long to get everything set up with Meowmere. And then Meowmere itself is just not going to be quite as strong, especially at the end of the game. He got a better jump than that. No, that didn't... Guys, I thought I had that. I thought I had that wall. I thought we were gonna wash the world record run and then we were gonna beat it right there, you know? Just show them what's up. That was a good one, though. It was really close. The only thing is I don't like jumping that far left. I think the guys don't spawn well when I jump that far left. So I think I need to keep going a little bit further to the right. Okay, that was good. He didn't see me. Okay, didn't matter. Ooh, yeah, you know, I definitely think we can lower that time. I'm positive it is lowerable. But it's obviously we're 75 attempts in. It's not going to be easy to lower that time. No! Oh, you're thinking of potentially making Meowmere just for Frostallion Knock. The run is long enough to have your pals keep crafting bars. Ah, interesting. It's an interesting thought, and you can just pick up the weapon later. Yeah. It's not a bad weapon. It's just Toko Toko is so strong. It is a good question. And the other question is would I down patch and use Build Glide and have fun with it? But clearly you've been able to do very well for yourself without Build Glide on that run, so. Get there. It's not. I thought I had the respawn fast enough. Frostallion Knock pretty much one-shots you. Yeah, when you have the damage up like that, 100% I believe that. That's the bummer when you make the run a challenge. Is it's hard. One-shots are not fun. It's kind of like this. I get one shot all the time in this run. I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not. Way too slow. Way too slow. Man. Most of their... Yeah, so... And they have a lot that track you, too, which is super annoying. And it takes a while to load in. That's one thing, is Palworld has definitely slowed down on the loading screens since they built, or first built the alpha. It's something that I hope they work on is speeding up the loading screens, but even still, it's not bad. Still a good game. I wouldn't call the loading screens bad, just not as good as they once were. Get there. Oh, we're not. Dang it, dude. Best run to date going in the Frostallion Knock was a 120 pace, and then you lost 10 minutes dying. Oof. Ah, that's tough. Because the game loads everything. Yeah, it like loads everything, and then you gain control after you start seeing everything is coming at you. It's like, well, that's great. Happens on the Zoe kills here, too. Most of the map is hard to render, yeah. Not perfect, but not bad. Definitely not getting there. Yeah, I'm sure it is something to do with the game loading everything, but I'd be surprised if they couldn't find a way to optimize that. At least in some way. Because, I mean, if you build glide yourself around the map, things load pretty well as you do it. At least with my computer. But if I was to fast travel to a point that's just barely far away, it's going to take forever to load. You know? Why did I walk forward there? Yeah, respawns are almost instant on 1.3, which is what I'm like comparing it to, right? It's an unfair comparison, but it is the comparison I'm making because I was playing back then. I mean, we both were. You were speedrunning, I'm playing, I was playing. And might need to reload my game once again. We'll see with this one. Yeah, confident that I need to reload. Are you able to build structures while you're in the air? Like, could you build a platform down before you land? You could, but I don't have any additional materials to make anything. So without any materials, I wouldn't be able to do anything, but I'm not entirely sure if that's even possible, Costco. That'd be interesting to find out if we could. The only other wood that's right there is off to the left a little ways, but I don't think it's going to be worth going for, as it would be too slow. Bummer. Missed it. Does the survivor give wood? They do, but it would be probably 3-ish seconds to talk to them. Maybe more. No, those are great ideas, Costco. Really, they are. I just don't think I can sacrifice that time when the record is already so fast. I think I do have to just grind it out and go for it. Yeah, we're back to being really, really fast. I guess I could just demonstrate how long it would take to talk to them before I do anything, like punch them. So we'll do a fun one here where I'll actually we could just go straight to them. Started at about 4 seconds. Yeah, it's at least a second, so it's actually not as bad as I thought, but I'm pretty sure that's still going to be too slow. Almost had a good angle on that. That's fun. And you still have to make sure you pick up at least one wood, or you won't have the level to unlock the foundation. It does mess with their AI a little bit, that's true. I didn't slide quite long enough there. It's a good slide, though. Don't shoot me. Golly. I don't miss that. I don't miss that at all. Finally had a potential chance to do at least a little something, and it was over. It was over! That's alright. We'll live. Just put another attempt on the counter. Two in a row? Two in a row? Come on. We're going with 5. We're going with 5. Apparently. I couldn't get that last 2. I don't know why. Gosh dang it, Zoe. That's like the one attack I didn't want you to do. There's no way this is fast enough. Could be a PB. PB. Let's go! We got a PB, boys! Not by much. But I'm pretty sure I had a 13. Now we have a 12. Let's go! Oh my gosh, if we could have gotten 2 more, that's crazy talk. Crazy talk. Now to go even faster, guys. Now to go even faster. That gave me some hope. Gave me some hope that I can get the RNG, that I can get everything put together. World record is a 6, or sorry, a 5. That's too fast. Yep. We just got a 12. World record is a 5. We're only 7 seconds behind now, guys. Only 7 seconds. A 1 minute and 5 seconds. I have no idea if we do end up getting a time that is even, if Toyful would want to go into the milliseconds, he would be the one, or whoever moderator looks into it. I don't know what the decimal time on the seconds is. Actually, he might have already looked into it, and it's just not on speedrun. Oh my gosh, we got that. That's the first time in a while that's happened. Way too slow. Sub 1? I would love a sub 1. When I first found this, I did think that sub 1 was potentially possible. I'm not so sure if it is anymore. It is an awfully fast time. But I do think a 104, 103 is. With good movement like that. Oh, that's not good, though. Well. Just need PIDF to cooperate. Yeah, that's also true. It's unlikely, but it is true. The question is how many attempts do you need to get that time? But how interesting would that be if somebody did make a speedrun documentary, the quest to get, you know, a sub 1 minute time? That'd be, I'd watch it. I watch most speedrun type content anyway, so something just intrigues me about it. They're going for it. Didn't think so. PIDF to cooperate, a great wall glide. You're gonna need essentially perfect movement at the start. Yeah, there's a lot that needs to go right for you to get a sub 1. I just don't know how viable that is with current strategy. Strategies and methods. Dang it. Oh, did I just back up way too far? I think I did. I'm positive I did. Gosh dang it. That jump spooked me. I knew I messed up with the inputs there. That's my own fault. Mini runs. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all deterministic to some extent anyway, but I mean, that makes it all my fault. I gotta blame the game at least a little bit or else I won't stay sane. Ah, missed that one too. Didn't get the distance. I can go the distance. Anyone know that song? It's a good one. What's it from? Do you know? Not gonna sing it for you though. Just make it be in your head if you know it. Gosh dang it, I've missed the jump multiple times now. It didn't roll, that's bad. Okay, we still have the speed. I had to double check. I was moving myself a little farther out because we've been overshooting quite a bit since I restarted, and I just put myself back in the middle. We're definitely still getting the speed from the build glide. There we go, we're back to being good on that jump. You're not gonna see me? Wow. Where'd my mouse go? Ooh, just caught it in time, so I didn't have to wait for the respawn timer. Let's go! The small victories when you're doing this 94 times in a row, guys. The small victories. PB before 100 attempts isn't too... You're right. It really isn't that bad. But for me, I'll be honest, it's pretty awful. I am so used to not needing this many attempts to do something. Ooh, we got a great jump on that one. That happens just... Oh my gosh, and I can't click. That's so unfortunate. No, definitely not going to happen on this. Ugh. But Costco, I like the positivity you're bringing in here. I like that a lot. That is definitely useful. A lot of times when I'm doing this, I'm doing it by myself because, I mean, again, highly repetitive. Not necessarily the most interesting thing to watch, I don't think, but maybe it's not too bad if you have something else on a second monitor and you just want to chat with me every now and again, or come around when I'm maybe on like a actual Zoe attempt. Oh, that's too low, isn't it? Dang, so close. Yeah, man. You're a wonderful person to have in my chat. I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate everyone being here. It's very cool for anybody that might be lurking or just stopping by. Very cool for all the people that are chatting with me. I really appreciate you helping me pass the slight tedium that is the reset of this run. It's not only that, I just enjoy getting to chat with you and hearing about some of what's going on in your lives and stuff. It's a cool experience. Streaming has been a lot more fun than I would have thought. Ooh, and we have a shot. Please. Please, 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 please. Super slow entry. We're like 2 seconds slower than I wanted, but we're at level 7. It's a lock-on laser? That's unfortunate. Don't know how to get more of them on the screen right now. That's really unfortunate too. Because they're not... Oh, they were over here. Dang. Bummer. Okay, well, we were able to survive. That's... You know, I'll take that. I will take that. Ended up being a very slow run overall, but hey. We got some more practice in there. Next Nintendo Switch prices are revealed and oh god, yep. Gaming is getting more expensive. Hope this does not happen on PC. Oh, I sure hope not. If I stare at them, they don't know. If I don't stare at them. Yes, exactly. Yep. If I'm not staring at them, they don't shoot, which is why I turned around right at the beginning because they scared me. And I was hoping there wasn't going to be anybody around right behind me or off to the side. And I was lucky and I was correct. But we were unable to get the Zoe to end up falling fast enough on us on that one. Not the best locations for the PIDF, but we will we'll take it as it comes. I think I built this too far back. Yep. A terrible run after a solid try. It's nice to get the kill on Zoe, you know? It's nice to get the kill. We're only at 2 kills out of 98 attempts, but you know, one of them was a PB. And I think we're getting better. The first couple were not my best runs. They weren't bad. I wouldn't call them bad, but I would not call them good either. Oh, what? And I did terrible on that one. Okay. Fair enough, game. I get a little bit proud of myself, and all of a sudden the game is like, yep, you're actually not as good as you think. You need to get better. I say, all right, you're right, game. I do need to get better. Oh my gosh, that click didn't register. I'm quite certain I actually clicked there. Are we slowing down again? I gotta get at least one really good lineup here and make sure. And again, I might just slow down that beginning so I get more attempts at the tower. Get a little bit more practice with the Zoe. And potentially lower our time again, because my other record was nowhere near as fast as what I'm going on this pace right here. So... not gonna see me? I hate it when that happens. Uh-oh. Okay. Spawn here, spawn here, spawn here. I thought I was too slow. That's alright. Didn't want a good attempt when we actually did a terrible, terrible setup. All said, I liked that I potentially could have gotten another Zoe there. Another Zoe attempt, so I think I will slow down just that smidge at the very beginning to try to make it a little bit more consistent, get me a little bit more kills per hour, and that is gonna be good for my mental. Oh my gosh, you dodged me how many times, dude? Oh, they shot us. No! That's a super late entry. No, I dropped my stamina. That's sad. God, they just don't want to shoot this time. See? I mean, it's unfortunate. We had a lot on that side, too. What is that? 3 or 4? All in all, that was not a bad run. I liked what I did with slowing down a little bit. The getting to 7 on the PIDF was really unlucky. I think it's unlucky. There might just be something that I'm missing about getting to the last 7. The first 5 is really easy. And then it's like I'm missing 1 or 2 of the guys that are spawning in that I need to hit. What? Gonna go ahead and continue this, see if we can't get another. That's too fast, isn't it? Yeah, I should have just canceled. It's alright. Yeah, it started out good, Palworld raids. Started out good. Just not quite what we needed. And that was really good for me too, because I heard them shooting, so I assumed they were in front of me. So I spun like immediately to help counteract that. And I think that is what I need to do. Not fast enough. I thought I had it set up right, but I was just a little bit off. And that's the problem with Build Glide, is if you're just a little bit off. It's the combination. I think the ledge can be a little bit different. I think how far off the ledge makes a big difference. The height makes a difference. How far in you are makes a difference. Everything makes a difference with Build Glide, including frame rates. And I don't think I dropped any frames, but maybe I did. Oh my gosh, and then I do this. It's alright, that was terrible anyway. That was terrible anyway. We don't have too many of those terrible runs anymore, so I'm feeling pretty good about that, and I'm really liking... What did I just do? Oh, okay. I'm liking that we're getting a little bit more consistent. Not as consistent as I'd like, but a little bit, you know? Get there. Get there. That was, I felt like that was a really good time to get to the tower. Like, I felt like that was good pace. But, alas, we did not make it. We were just a little too slow. The dumb of tariffs. Why can I not click? I did not move backwards. There's no way this is going to be okay. Yeah. I knew it. The dumb of tariffs. Not sure where... Did I say something about anything relating to tariffs, Teufel? I'm not quite sure. I am operating on low sleep. Oh my gosh. And then I stepped back too far, didn't I? Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Didn't get inside far enough, though. It was slightly too high, so I misjudged where I was at. Palworld just lagged heavily there. Fun. Maybe I should really delete some of those save files. Okay. I don't trust that Build Glide is acting as I like it, so once again, reset the Palworld. Make sure that nothing is slowing us down from the game. And give me a little bit extra confidence that everything is going quick and easy. Easy? Smoothly? Correctly? It's definitely not easy. Doing the same thing 108 times is maybe not hard, but I wouldn't call it easy. Dang, I've missed that jump a couple of times now. Right. It's alright. Didn't make it. Oh, I got it! Let's go, boys! I decided so late that I needed to respawn, and I still got it before the death timer started ticking down, wasting precious seconds of my life. And yours, if you were watching. I feel so good about that. Gotta feel good about the little things, right? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's like exactly where I want to place it. You were rolled into my way, though. Ah, too fast. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Well, I will say, I'm impressed how many of you are sticking around. Feel free to ask questions, comment in chat, whatever you want. I shouldn't say whatever you want, but, you know, within reason. I don't know if you're just lurking and having a nice night, which is more than okay with me. I'm very happy with that, but as I reset, I'm always happy to interact. I have quite a bit of knowledge on this game in most things. So I could be a good resource for you, or I could just get the record right here and have this over. We're in at 36. Do I hear gunshots? Yes. No! What hit me? Water break. Take a little bit of water. That's disappointing, guys. I might actually watch that one back. We're at an hour and 50. All right, I'll keep that in mind for later. Yeah, that one was a bummer. Whew. We had a real shot at getting a PB on that one. Don't know that it would have been a world record, but it was a shot at a PB for sure. You're so right, Costco. That was good. And we're back. Okay, that's solid. Oh, I'm too little. Yep, too little. I was way too far out of the platform. That was my fault. I wanted to go before the game potentially didn't let me build on top of the NPC. I'm pretty sure I still can, but I wasn't positive. It was like 2 months ago, I believe. The 1 minute and 5 second run. It wasn't sub 5. It was just 1 minute and 5 seconds. So... And I did put in a little bit of an effort back then too, so I've definitely done this run quite a bit. That's not fast enough. So we've let them have it for some time now. I think it's time we try to rope them back in. See if we can't get Okia and maybe Nico back in. That'd be so cool. So cool to have other runners. Or new runners. I would love new runners in the game, too. Anything to make the community a little bit more than Teufel and I and maybe a person here or there. But even if it's just a person here or there, I'm happy with that. Oh. That should be okay. That's too fast. Ah. Are the PIDF damage numbers random? Can I see a PIDF damage numbers on this vid again? I think they are slightly random, but I don't know what... I mean, everything has a range in this game, I'm pretty sure, right? So, I'm pretty sure they are slightly random, but the number that you get them up to in terms of wanted makes a big difference for their level and for how much damage they do when they shoot. I don't know if you have to get 7 to break record, but I'm pretty sure 7 would be optimal to get record overall. Oh, we missed the roll. We'll be so sad if we get it this time. We don't even get close. What category would I recommend for a new runner? Ooh, that's a good question. What category would I recommend for a new runner? I mean, they all have things that are really interesting. Man. I suppose probably one of the better runs would be one you don't have to down patch for, and that's almost all of them now. Because without build glide, there's many things you can't do. And then Sakurajima lost a a junk pile, a salvage pile. You're not gonna see me? Come on, dude. We missed it anyway. I mean, I really do like the all towers runs. It's got a lot to it, you know? You've got to be able to catch a pal. You've got to be able to, like, get your levels correct, unlock tech trees, get around the map, and know where you're going. So there's a lot to it to just get started, as well as, like, the hangy tech and stuff. But I don't know that that's, like, the best one to start with. A lot of people would do the Zoe runs because those were the shortest. And so I can't say those are bad. But again, you'd have to down patch since, unless there's a new strategy. What? How come was I on the, that's sad. We're gonna keep going anyway. Too far. So what was I saying? Oh, so Sakurajima lost a junk pile, right? So unless there's a new strategy for Zoe going forward, you got a down patch for those, which is not, it's not hard and it's not bad, but I feel like for somebody just starting into speedrunning, there should be something else. Now I can say my all alpha pals is certainly beatable in Faybreak. It's not that hard to beat, I don't think. But I also know that that's a long category, regardless of if you can break my time by a lot. We're way too fast. I'm just closing out. They're basically static to their level. Which, oh, you mean the damage? Interesting. I thought that the damage went up and or numbers as well. Maybe it's just the number of guys that show up when you're at wanted level 7. There's definitely times where I feel like it makes a pretty substantial difference. Oh my gosh, I can't click on this one. Not fast enough. I gotta remind myself. I said I was gonna slow down so I got more runs on Zoe. Let's do it. Slow down just a little bit. Get more runs on Zoe. Get a little bit more practice. Get in there actually getting potential PBs as we are moving very quickly. And then we've got the randomness of the PIDF. So it's all there. It's all there. Slow down just a hair. We've got this. Okay. Have a terrible start, but it's not that much slower, so it's fine. Okay, I think that's good. It's way too fast. They level up from 30 to 50, that's why? Yeah. What am I doing? Guess I'm reading too much. I thought that did up their damage though, Teufel. Dang, I'm trying to set myself up more correctly, but... Oh, okay, it does. Good. I guess I'm just misunderstanding exactly what you're saying by basically... Oh! You mean the damage increases per their level, not like their, the actual... Okay. I think I know what you're saying now. Maybe. Gosh, I keep missing that jump. I'm sliding just slightly differently than I mean to. That's way too fast, isn't it? Wow, we actually died on the tower. I'm not sure exactly how that happened, but that's an interesting one. I mean, we must have had like a foot that touched one of those things that are jutting out. Very interesting. GamerB Play Z, I do remember you. Hello. Welcome. At least I think I remember you. I've had a couple of people named Gamer, and I only remember two. There was Mr. Gamer, and I'm pretty sure Mr. Gamer is not you. Regardless, hello, welcome in. How are ya? Okay, that's a very, very slow one. You asked me for help? Oh, excellent. I don't recall what I said to answer you. Hopefully it was good advice. If not, let me know. That way I know not to give that bad advice once again. But I'm going to hope that it was good advice. How was it? Was it good? What advice did I give you? Okay, so if they roll that way, I'm just out of luck. So unfortunate too. If I had that and the PIDF spawn in, how can I not? They spawn so bad. All right, fair enough. It was really slow anyway. You were just starting out? Oh, you were the guy that was asking for like early tips, things that you can do in the game. Yes, yes, of course, I remember. That was very fun. How have you been enjoying the game? You still playing? Oh my gosh, I missed that roll. That's unfortunate. Want to help you in your server? Yes and no. I am really hoping to try and get more PBs on Zoe and Grisbolt right now. But I will definitely not say that I'm not opposed. I would like to help you at some point. But I am pretty much wanting to do this right now. So if you're looking for someone to help you, maybe somebody else in the chat would be interested, but I am very much so dedicated on wanting to do this right now. Sorry. Can't do everything in life, even if you want to do it all. That's not what I need. Hands up for I'm under arrest for the crime of adultery. Adultery? Who was I adulterizing? I'm not an adultery. Oh, that was not a good jump. That was really slow. Is that what the PIDF are after him for? Oh no. Oh no. Isn't adultery kind of a funny word? Like for English, right? It's like the word adult is a person who's grown up, right? So it's just a grown-up-y person. I wonder how that word became the word that it is. Or maybe adult got it from something else. Oh, dang. It is a funny word. Yeah, I'd never thought about it before, but adultery, yeah. The act of being adultish. But that's not what it means, of course. keep thinking I'm getting a good setup, but I'm not. Probably because adult can also refer to mature as sexual stuff. I guess that's true. I guess I just never took it that way. Like, in my head, like, it's rated for adults only, you know. I just thought, you know, oh, it's for grown-up people. Not necessarily that it's sexual, because, I mean, that can be gore, it can be graphic, it can be sexual, it can be, like, just profanity in general. So, like, I don't know. But I guess that's probably the closest reason why, and you probably hit the nail on the head, so probably not need to dig too much further into it. Something so serious should have a more serious name. I mean, for me, it's definitely a serious word. I would not accuse anybody of adultery unless I had very good reason to. Because, I mean, it's a pretty strong thing to do. That said, I wouldn't be opposed if it had a different word, like yat or something like that. I mean, I feel like that would be a good word for it. It's not a funny word at all. Gonna reset my game once again just to make sure that it's not me, because I felt like those last ones were not that supposed to be that slow. What if adultery was referred to as skibbity toilet? How would you guys feel about that? Think that's gonna catch on? All the kids are gonna call it skibbity toilet? Yeah, we were definitely slow there for a little bit. It would be pretty funny. Which is not the way that we should treat the act. The way that the act is needs to have a word suitably suitable to it. Probably a much better way of saying that, but I think you know what I mean. If we're talking about something that's not good, it needs to have a word that we treat as not good. Oh my gosh. Then I went way too far out. Fair enough, fair enough. You're bored? Hello, bored. I'm InAlucard. Nice to meet you. I am doing the same thing over and over again, so it doesn't surprise me that if you were watching, it would be boring. It is not the most interesting content in the world. But it is a speedrun, and I'm wanting it, man. I want it so bad. And playing it is very different, where there's so much that you're trying to do at once. Oh, we're way too fast. Dang. Wish you could play Rebirth Island in COD. Why can't you? What's wrong? Go play Rebirth Island in COD. That'd be so fun. If that's what you're wanting to do. Is something stopping you? Unless it's like a mom or a dad or something. Do what you want to do. Or the law. Oh, it's a new update? Oh, that's a bummer, dude. Sorry to hear that. Man, I am missing that jump way more frequently right now. I don't know why. Okay, get there, get there, get there. We're just going in with 5 at 33. Grisbolt, where are you going? I needed to be applying DPS during that time, I think. come on, PIDF. I know you're only level 50. They're not gonna give me the DPS for a new PB. It was so close! So close to a new PB. Ah, bummer. Bummer. You should try to break one of InAlucard's records. That would occupy your time. That would certainly occupy his time. Well, we basically just tied my previous best. Not quite as good as my other run by just a hair. But Costco, you're right. If he tries to break one of the records, good luck to you learning everything that you need. Once you've played the game enough, I don't think they're that hard to play, to break, but until you've played the game a good bit, I do think they will stand for a while. Or too fast, dang. Play the new version? Ah. What should you do on Palworld? Well, if you haven't already beaten the Mammarist Alpha, the big thing that's at the very beginning when you slide down the hill, you should see if you can fight that and take it down. You have beaten it. You should see if you can get a... What would be a fun thing for you to do? I mean, you could try to break one of my records. That is definitely standing as an option. Someone try to kill all Alpha Pals? Yeah. Exactly. The Alpha Mammarist is level 38. Just see how good you can take that fight on. It might be a long one, depending on what level you are. Oh, Costco, you're totally right. Exploring is really fun. When I first played, man, I loved exploring Palworld. It was so cool. I had one friend, he was only exploring, and I was like, kind of jealous, but kind of not at the same time. I missed this wood. That's unfortunate. We're gonna just run it over. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Dang. No, you? If you're under level 30, it's gonna be tough, but very doable. I'd say if you're level 25, you can do it. It's gonna be a tough and very hard fight, but depending on how good you are, you should be able to take them down with a crossbow or something and some pals. But if you really wanted to make it not too hard on yourself, I'd say level 35 is probably a good level to take them on. You're level 41? Oh, then you should have no problems. Go take him down if you haven't already. He's the one that starts the game right there in the beginning. You gotta take him down. Maybe he even interrupted one of your bases at some point if you built one over there. Wow, we landed right in that little nook in that tower. That was fun. The real pals are the friends we made along the way. There you go. Palworld Raids is on top of it. And again, if anybody did want to try to kill all the Alpha Pals like Teufel, I'd recommend it. He's looking for some competition. Oh my gosh, not repair bench. That's so sad. Dang, I thought I put myself way farther out on that one. And that still launched me like crazy. Let's see. That's why another name for friends is pals? Of course. I mean, it works both ways, right? The real friends are the pals we made along the way. The Black Marketeer is a great pal, by the way. I highly recommend the Black Marketeer as a pal. There we go. I finally got a good jump going, guys. That's crazy. It took me that long to get one. That's a little higher than I would like to place it, so I think I need to stand pretty far in. Nope, I needed to not stand nearly that far in at all. Don't call me your pal, buddy. Alright, dude. I won't. Alright, bucko. Is that... What Harrison Ford movie is that? Is it an Indiana Jones? Or is it a Star Wars? Listen here, bucko. Or is that something else? I'm pretty sure it's Harrison Ford. Jeez, we keep overshooting like crazy. What am I doing? Number one. You have some fun little, what are those? Icons? Not icons. Like, just little things to use there, Teufel. I like that. Dang, I thought I stood so far back. Oh, I don't think it's fast enough. They're gonna spawn. Yep, they spawned way outside. That's a bummer. That's so sad. I almost gave myself a chance. I stood so far on the outside of that build glide. You're the YouTube default ones? Dude, I don't use them very much. Or I should say at all. I just like that you're using them. It's fun. It really is. I thought I built that way too far back. You noticed I place... Or, sorry. You noticed I land on cliff safely when you place further from the foundation placement. Yeah. So you can control your speed between the distance of your character from the center, as well as how high or low the platform is, how far the platform is off the side of the ledge. There's a lot that goes into it. But the last couple of ones have been really fast, and so I'm trying to counteract that by standing farther on the outside. Now, why they're so fast right now, I couldn't tell you. Oh, sometimes we clip that ledge and we still land right there and don't die. Dang. When you are farther from the platform when you place it. Yeah. When I place it, like the very first one, not when I build it on top of myself. Costco the baller joining in on the fun emojis, by the way. Just have to point that out there. The one I built on top of myself. Yeah. So if you looked at that one, I built it a little bit too far away from the ledge, and then I didn't walk close enough inwards. So there's like a little play between how far off the ledge I build it and how close I am to the center. That is honestly kind of brutal. I should really just see if I can find like a true setup for it. as I have not done that yet, and after this many attempts, it would probably make the most sense to do that. I couldn't click. Gosh dang it. So like if you saw that one, I was almost directly in between the middle ledge and the outer ledge, and it was not fast enough. I also placed it up a little bit higher. I think my height on it was fine. I mean, realistically, the height on it won't matter too much as long as you place yourself in the right spot based on how high you built it. I tried to place it in the same spot each time with the crosshairs over in the distance. There's like a little ledge that I'm looking for that I try to get really close to each time. Go, please. Oh, we were so close! Almost, guys. Almost. Almost had another attempt at Zoe. But you'll also notice that now that I'm not, I haven't restarted the game in a little bit, the build glides do tend to slow down a little bit over time as well. So I have to keep that in mind too, unless I restart my game each time. I know Okio was doing that when he was running these, and it might be the best way to do it, but I don't know. I just don't feel like it. So now I should probably be able to be pretty close to the center. Awfully close. Oh. We're getting pretty close to having it nailed back down. It's back to like a little bit more manageable of a location for us to stand in, where we can stand almost all the way directly in the center and not have to worry quite as much. I think we're gonna have a couple more good attempts here before I need to restart the game again. See, like that one's not gonna be far enough. Just by a smidge. But the building was really far off the ledge. I'm pretty sure that's what made the biggest difference, is I think it pushed us down just slightly when we got launched out, which is why we didn't make it. That's part that and part speed. We will have a couple more attempts before we probably... Oops, I didn't hit spacebar. I, for some reason, thought it was not time. We're gonna go ahead and go anyway, just to get more practice in. The restarts are the things that eat up so much of the time. Oh my gosh, and we have like the perfect like bounce in. No way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, lock on laser is literally the worst skill. Actually, no, second worst skill. The first worst skill is whatever her jump skill is. The second worst is lock on laser. It takes so long for her to do anything, so I need to start applying DPS while she's in lock on laser form. And we didn't have many PIDF that was there. That was a perfect launch. You literally don't get a better launch than that. I'm glad, but I'm also sad. Like, I didn't get the starts timing down, so it was disappointing. But the timing into the tower was unreal. Like, record pace timing. Oh, and then we missed the... glad that I restarted. Yeah, that launch was perfect, Costco and Palworld raids. You guys both said it. I'll say it too. It was a perfect launch. Somehow we didn't die. You'll love to see it. Oh, I missed again. Dude. That's a slow. Just by a hair. Just by the hair of my skin. Welcome to anybody that's willing to watch somebody attempt run after run and failing a time and time again. And something that's barely looks like Palworld. You get to see the very, very beginning. And some really cool tech that no longer is in the game. But, everything else is, oh my gosh, we didn't get moving. That's on. Oh no, we ran out of stamina. They didn't spawn where we needed them anyway. Golly. I was trying to get to the tower so quickly so that they would spawn in the right spot. I thought they would get here. That's a bummer. That was a good build glide. I thought it was good. It was just a little bit off. And... too fast? Shoot. Just by a hair. That wasn't bad. Wasn't bad, though. Was not bad. Hmm. Oh, that was a terrible, terrible... Get there. Oh, it's gonna not be fast enough into the tower. Yep. Like, I could just go see if this guy would... Just get some practice, maybe? Yeah, they're not coming into the tower at all. Okay. I lied. We're not gonna practice. It's worth watching runs in real time to be one of the few people to see the world record live. Ah, well, you know, if you're thinking I can get it, and then yeah, 100% is worth it. At least I hope it for you. I hope it's worth it. I just love the game too much, and I love competition too much to let it go at this time. And I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're enjoying it like you're saying, so... That's fast enough. But we're not going to get in there fast enough. Yep, they already spawned. Right there, though. Yeah, that's way too far. And he was able to kill me. He kept walking around. That's unfortunate. I can do it! You're right, I can do it. It's just a matter of how many times is it going to take before it actually happens. I don't know how many it will take, but I'm willing to put in the effort. We might not do it for too much longer tonight. as it is starting to get late, and as I mentioned, I did not get that much sleep yesterday. We're definitely starting to slow down on our build glides. I'm going to give it one more to make sure that we can still get there all the way inside. We should be able to. And maybe we'll end up getting launched way past the tower. But we're at a spot where I know almost exactly where I need to line myself up for the build glide to get there. So it would be not my wisest idea to stop using this particular load of Palworld. Still not getting that. Look at that. Look at that. What? He spawned instantly and didn't give me the ability to give him more assault status. That's sad, dude. That's sad. I thought I had it. I thought I had it, guys. My guess is I only have one or two more build glides before I have to restart Palworld, based off of how much I've been needing to get closer and closer to the center. Yeah, is right. I don't understand this game either. Granted, what we were doing is definitely bugs in the game. Go straight for the tower this time instead of launching. It's time to restart Palworld. Let's get going. Okay, we're going to be very fast build glides again. Gotta try to remember to at least give myself a shot on this run, as it's going to need me to switch from the table over to the structure. So let's see if I can remember to do that. Let's go. Definitely not the fastest, but it's not that slow either. You're not gonna see me. Typical. Typical. Look at that. We were almost all the way on the outside, and we just got shot out of there. That's so crazy. That is so crazy, the difference between a fresh world and a non-fresh load of Palworld. Gonna have to stand much farther on the outside. I think I'm gonna have to place the tower just a little bit higher than I was as well. I didn't this time. That's my fault. I said I was going to, and then I didn't. Okay, that was too far on the outside. Good to know. Good to know. We've almost realigned ourselves with the speed of this particular build glide. Let's see if we can't start getting wall catches once again. Now, it does actually make a lot of sense to just keep resetting with the maximum speed, because obviously that means we're going to get over there a half second faster than we would when the speed is slower. So maybe I do need to start respawning the game each time. We almost have that lined up. Really happy I'm learning this, though, that it's not that it's like all of a sudden it slows down. I didn't realize this last time when I was practicing these, but it's definitely a gradual slowdown from each time that I load / do a build glide. So, that gradual slowdown is something to take into account for each one that I do. Oh my gosh. Go faster, please. I actually thought that was a good location, but I was actually too far. Yeah, so the best guess is that, like, there's some sort of data leak, memory leak. I don't deal with anything like that, but that's what's some ideas that have been thrown around. And I'm just gonna reiterate what others have said and hope that they're right. Packet loss, memory leak, something. Okay, that was too far out. I tried to be all the way at the very edge of the pillar. Gonna eat dinner, then you'll probably do a run at 10? Nice, dude. Maybe I'll watch you live. In fact, I'll try to make sure I catch you live. Is 10 for you in 21 minutes? Or is that in an hour and 21 minutes? Then I can actually, like, pay attention to what you're doing instead of just enjoying the run. And then try to steal it from you. Not fast enough. East Coast, perfect. Sweet dude, enjoy your dinner, whatever it may be, and best of luck on your run, Teufel. Really hope it goes well for you. Especially so that I can steal it. Make it so that I can get a nice second place time. Well, obviously not get it right away. Gotta learn the ins and outs of your run before I can confidently say I will be competitive at all, but you know, getting a good baseline would be fun. Okay, we're about right in the middle. Oh, no, get back here. No, no, you're supposed to give me wanted status. Stupid PIDF, dude. I don't know. I don't understand every time. It's a glitch within a glitch, I'm pretty sure, so I can't complain. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to speak loudly my opposition to my unhappiness. That's not fast enough. Okay. Gosh, yeah, it is already 8:41. Man, we've been at this for 2.5 hours, guys. 167 attempts. That's an attempt a minute. Almost. Actually, is that that might actually be an attempt a minute. Oh. Okay, let's stand a little bit closer to the inside. That actually looked really good. Oh, okay, so we are basically on the intersection of the middle right now. And that's where Build Glide is looking for us. Let's see if we can't get it now. I'm impressed that a handful of you are watching this. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the people that are distracting me from the tedium of the resets. That's very kind of you. Very nice of you to be here. I appreciate you being here. And it's always an honor and a privilege to be streaming for all of you as I get this world record right here. Because, I mean, this is going to be the one right here. It's just, without a doubt, I've got this. Watch this. It's going to be perfect. Actually, that's too fast. Oh, no. I thought for sure that it was going to be perfect. Yeah, the sweet spot, I probably should just load the game each time. I don't necessarily like doing it. It slows down each attempt, but it might be best so that I can figure out exactly where I need to place myself on each build glide so that I have like a shot more frequently instead of figuring it out each time. So let's see if we can do that. I just have to remember to move my cursor over each time because it doesn't stay there when you load the game up fresh each time. Okay, let's stand almost at the very edge of the pillar. That's very close. That's very close. Okay, close out Palworld. I wonder if Alt F4 would work best here. I wonder if that's what Okio was doing or if he was running a macro to reset or something like that. Probably is using a macro. Let's just go for it though. At least get a couple of practice runs in doing this. Potentially getting a record with it. Yeah, that's a good jump. Oops, I forgot. Okay, so right at the edge wasn't too much. Just inside is not bad. Okay. That's really close. I wonder if I can have a foot that's just touching it or something like that. And honestly, I wonder if I can give myself like 3 attempts before I restart Palworld. It might be worth it so that I don't go through the tedium of, well, it's probably good to get in the habit of switching to the structure. All right, let's keep going with the habit to switch the structure. We can do that. We can do this. We've got this. Build good habits, get good runs. Don't know why I couldn't get more than 5, but let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, this is like a terrible location. Okay. I think I like this idea of just resetting the game. I think that's gonna change everything for me. I think that's maybe a must for this run. Just getting to Zoe that quickly after one reset. Oops, I meant to actually go all the way out. That's all right. This time I won't switch. I'm just gonna have to say that in my head so that I have it there, ready to go. Wow, is it already that much slower? Oh my gosh. I don't know if it was the way I built it or if it's just because I didn't reset Palworld immediately. I should have just done this before. Constant resets of the game. Yeah, it was very efficient in terms of runs. Like, getting all the way to Zoe, like, quite literally on only a couple of tries of doing it with resetting the game completely. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? So focused on trying to get the switch. Gosh, that's so close. That's so close. Okay, that's definitely what we need to do. Just, maybe I will steal the macro to actually get, or make a macro, one of the two, to actually do runs much more efficiently. That way I don't kill myself with the constant going in and out. Obviously, you can't use it for a run. And I'm obviously saying kill myself as a very I don't mean that in any way. I should not use that. I know that is a taboo thing to say most of the time. Don't think you guys took me seriously when I said that. I hope you understand that. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's taking it way too far with explaining myself. That was a terrible one. I think I just had the placement of that one really, really bad. Oh. Okay, here we go. Could this be the one, boys? Could this be the one? 175 for the day. Well, it's a terrible start, but... Terrible start. Don't have that muscle memory yet. Oh, I thought that was on. Okay. Well, obviously, he took way too long to spot us. We did not have a good movement in the early game, so I'm not upset that we didn't get a chance at a PB, a personal best, but I am sad that that wasn't a good landing. I thought for sure that that was good. It looked good to me, but clearly it wasn't good. It was the anti-good. It was bad. Oh, I missed the spacebar for the first time in a while. That's unfortunate. Okay, not a great start. That's too slow. I think I just stepped back too far. And I'm almost curious if I just go for a setup where I go straight for the stick and I stop right at it if I don't move at all. I've always been backing up slightly because it seems to be very close to the ledge, but we're this time going to see if we can get a good solid build glide just stopping right at that stick. I think the answer is going to be yes. Wow. I was shooting myself in the foot the whole time, I think. No. Okay, so it's a really slow entrance. They don't want to shoot. I've decided that they don't want to shoot. Unfortunate on the luck on that. We only had level 6 wanted status, so I think that played a pretty big part. But hey, we had a chance. We had a chance. We're getting ourselves set up a little bit more here. This is reinvigorating me a little bit. I am excited about that. Can we make it? Yeah, we stood way too far up after we grabbed the stick. The wood, I guess I should say. For me, the stuff that's on the ground are sticks. You know? So. Oh, frog in my throat. There we go. All set. All ready to get the record right here. Don't stand too far up after grabbing the stick. Remember to toggle over to the structure. Get over. Get in. Don't know what that was. That just connected and disconnected from my computer, but... Oops. That's unfortunate. Not quite. Not quite. I took a step backwards because I second-guessed myself. It was a fraction of a step backwards, but it was still a step backwards. I think that was the wrong choice. Now we remember. 1. Switch to the structure. That's rule number 1. 2. Don't move at the stick. Okay, I think we've got this. Okay. Not gonna see me this time? That's great. Great, thanks, guy. Let me in! Oh my gosh, we could have been in so much faster. Why didn't it let me in? Come on, guys. You know you want me. You know you want me. Oh, they're all so far away. Dang, it's not even a PB by a lot. I think most of the time lost was on the kill once again. I don't know how to improve the kill time. I felt like I did everything I needed to there, to be honest with you. But it's reassuring. Reassuring seeing us getting into Zoe more. I'm liking this. Reinvigorated, guys. Let's go! We're getting better chances. We're getting better. Everything is coming together much more quickly. Now that we're restarting like this, getting ourselves a setup. I should have done this from the beginning. I didn't want to, but here we are. Getting it all put together. Okay, don't move with the stick. Move the structure when we get there. Okay, that's a good jump. It's not a great jump, but it's a good jump. We might be too close, but... towards the edge. This looks good. Oh! It was so close! Look at how close we're getting each time now, guys. This is so much better than what we were doing before. So much better. We can definitely get much closer to their times with this strategy. Should have been doing it the whole time. I'm pretty sure that's what they did. I'm almost 100% positive it's what they did. I should have followed suit. I don't know why I was ingrained in my ways. I think it's just I didn't want to switch between the structure. Or switch over to the structure. That's a great jump. Get there. Get there. Where'd they go? What? They all spawned over there. Dang. Dang, 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 guys. We're getting way more consistent at the build glide portion, though. Way more consistent. And with this, other people can do it, too. Like, wow. Very, very much so doable when you have a fresh setup and then you have like an actual like setup to do it. It's not perfect, but it's pretty darn close. Not close to perfect, but it's pretty darn close to being great. if it's not great already. I feel great about it. I feel so much better than I was just a second ago. Not bad on that. Way too slow. That's my fault. That's my fault. Okay. Can we knock this out? Because I kind of want to stop and watch Teufel's stream, see his runs, but I also feel so much better about these runs now. It might be a good idea to take a break, though. You know? Take a break, come back with a fresh mind, fresh fingers. It's not far enough. Bummer. That was close. I felt like I had the setup correct, but I clearly missed it. Yo. Just one more PB would really, really make my day. Really make my day. But it might be time to call it. Like, if I could get a 111 or a 110, would be pretty stoked about that. That was a good jump. Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh my gosh, I can't. Slow, 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 slow. I think I want one more good attempt at Zoe. Or should we just go to 200? We're 14 away from 200. Oh my gosh. Let's go to 200. Unless we get it, you know? PB or 200. Now you guys know where it's ending. Now I know where it's ending. We're on the same page. Let's just get it now though, guys. Let's get it now. Let's get the Zoe and Grisbolt record right here. Or a PB at least. And I had a terrible spacebar, so we lost like a second. Maybe not a second, half second. Slow. Slow. Okay. I'm standing just a little bit too far inside. Fair enough. Fair enough. 13 more runs or a record. Can we do it? Can we do it, guys? I fell off the cliff because I wanted to get closer to the ledge, and it was wrong too. I didn't need to be that far out. Oh man. So even with a setup, the chances of me getting it exactly in the same spot each time are very small. And I guess exactly is, it probably doesn't need to be exact. Oh, I didn't update the run counter. Because that counts as a run. Any reset's a run. Okay. Solid. Oh man, that's so bad. Okay. Crashed on me. That's fine. Needed to quit out and start over again anyway. Let's get this. Come on. We're so close. So close to figuring out how to get consistent at it. Like, we've already figured out some of what we needed to do. It's just a matter of getting the last little bit here. Oh. That's too fast, isn't it? Oh, we didn't die? Oh, but they didn't... when you hit them, they're supposed to get you wanted and then make more, and then they want to attack you. No! Can't believe I didn't die there, though. That's weird. That is weird. Interesting, little physics that happened right there. Didn't touch the ground, apparently. Okay, 10 more runs or record. We've got this. 10 more runs or record. Too fast. That's alright. That's alright. Not a bad try. But I think that we stood way too far forward with that picking up of the wood and making the structure. Just due to the nature of having not gotten the jump and doing the roll instead. So keep that in mind for next time. I might even stop sprinting so I pick up the wood slightly farther back. It's a slight slowdown, but I think it might be worth it. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that might be it. I don't know why that didn't send me as far as I thought it would. That definitely felt much better. Did I not start it? There we go. Didn't start a second version, did I? Let's get this close. They don't need to know about an old version. Okay. We've got this. Stay positive. We've already gotten a PB today. Let's get it even lower. Okay, so that close to the ledge is definitely wrong, especially when I am not sprinting up to the wood, so we're able to pick it up from farther away, so we build farther away, which means we're not getting the distance we want with that build glide. Okay. It's all coming together. It's all coming together to try to get us as consistent at this as possible, because once we get consistent, then it's just about getting the RNG. And I don't know that we're needing RNG for the build glide itself. I think it's only now for the PIDF. If I can get this consistent, that is. Come on. Come on, guys. 8? You can get 8? Do I go around? There's only 2 right there. Oh, Oh, Zoe pushed me out, dude! No! Okay, so I don't know that 8 was the correct answer. But not running to the wood felt good. Gave ourselves at least another attempt to get some good odds going. Everything went really nicely up until the PIDF. And then we got bad RNG. Simple as that. I mean, it wasn't bad RNG, it just wasn't great RNG. And we kind of need great RNG. Ah, that is nowhere near fast enough. I thought I walked just a step too far out. That's my fault. I second-guessed myself as soon as I did it. I thought I was in the right spot, but I was like, maybe it's going to be too fast. It obviously wasn't. Let's get this. Let's get this. We've got 5 attempts left. Let's at least get a new PB. 11. Let's get a 1 minute, 11 second run. Come on. 1 minute, 11 second. That'd be nice. I'm not even asking for a world record, just a new PB. That's okay. Oh no, I aimed it at the tower. That's my fault. That happens sometimes. Actually, aiming at the tower might be good. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay, aim at the tower. I was wrong about where I was aiming before. I think aiming at the tower is actually even better. That felt right. Tower, the red with the crosshair of the structure. I'm going to have to watch some of these back, I think. Give myself a good idea of exactly where we're at. I'm going to have nightmares doing this run. I thought that was it. I thought we were getting that ledge right there. Wow. Wow, it was so close. We have to catch that wall or else we die. 3 more attempts. 3 more attempts. I like that a lot. That felt correct. Let's get this, guys. Come on. At least a new PB. A 1 minute, 11 seconds would be ideal. Faster than that would be even more ideal. World record is most ideal, but I'm not even asking for that. I just want a PB. I just want a PB. Oh my gosh, I can't. We're gonna... Do I even count this one? I don't think I do. Watch, this is the one where I'm gonna get like a great run too. Nope. Okay, we're not counting that one. We're not counting that one. I don't know how I just floundered so much. I don't want to count that one. I want an actual attempt. And I think I need to place the structure higher than that. If I don't, it's not good for us. Here we go. That's really good. he's in the way again? You jerk! I'm not counting that either. I don't know how to stop that from happening. Let's place the structure even higher. That way if they're there, I'll still be able to make it. Because they were exactly where I wanted to stand. Oh my gosh. Nope, I didn't want to count that. Okay, well, we won't count the next one. We still got 3 attempts left. 3 attempts left. Unless we get, you know, a PB right now. Get there! I thought that was a fast enough build glide. Dang, that's an unfortunate circumstance there for us. Oops, I counted that one. That's all right. If we go to 201, because I keep pressing this counter button, we'll go to 201. We've got 2 runs left in us, guys. Maybe only 1, because this could be it. The Zoe, any percent, speed run, personal best for me. That's all I'm asking for. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, it's a simple task. You know, I've done this 199 times. Can I get it, you know, again? That'd be nice. So like right there. That's not fast enough. I'm so disappointed that that was not fast enough. I don't know why I felt like that one should have been fast enough, but I think I stopped sprinting quite a bit earlier, and maybe I was a little bit further to the left than I usually was. Just from how I played the very beginning of that. Okay, here we go. Last attempt, boys. For anyone still here, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate you being here. And maybe this is it right here. A new PB. You never know. Oh my gosh, we can't move. Okay, we've got a chance. Oh my gosh, we have a chance. Another 8er. Please be good. Oh my gosh. Lock on laser is not what I wanted to see. Okay, okay. Go, guys, go! Oh my gosh, they're not attacking. They're just not killing. They're just not. No, that could have been a PB, guys. We had 11. Obstructing public officials, 11. Wow. And immunity wears off now. Oh, now. Oh. Are they just shooting themselves? Okay, there we go. They were shooting themselves. That's so funny. Maybe that's what's happening is a lot of the times, even if they do shoot, they're hitting themselves in something like this. Still, that's a great way to end, guys. We actually got a good time. It's not a PB. We did get a PB during this session, though. And I would like to continue this again tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me and keeping me occupied while I did so many of those resets. Costco, Arthur, good to see you guys, and appreciate you being here to the end. And if you want to hang out again tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, would love to see you. Otherwise, for right now, that's going to be me signing off. Have a great one, and have a great rest of your day, night, evening, whatever it is, and blessings to you. Have a good one.